Ewide Wongide, Aonia. All my relations, how are you? My name is Renee Sansusi, and I'm a member of the Omaha Tribe of Nebraska. I've been living here in Lincoln, Nebraska for more than half my life. This area where Lincoln is currently, we call it Niskíthe. And this is an area that was a commons for this region for a number of tribes, such as the Omaha tribe, the Oto, Missouri, the Jiwere Nutachi, as they call themselves. We shared this area that we have come to know over time immemorial is sacred to us.
Hi, my name is Kevin Nabaresk. I serve as managing editor for Indians.com, a Native American news website, and I'm a co-leader for the Niskíthe Prayer Camp. The city of Lincoln puts together a document every 10 years or so called the Comprehensive Plan. And the Comprehensive Plan is essentially a roadmap for progress within the city, where the city plans to build new housing, where it plans to put retail, where it plans to put sewers and things like that. When the developer decided to submit his plans for this project, it came as a big surprise to everybody. You know, it was really shocking to think that the city would build such a development right in its backyard. I consider Wilderness Park the city of Lincoln's backyard.
Osio Nagada, Erin Por Dawado, G Jalagi. Hello, everyone. My name is Erin Por, and I'm Cherokee, a citizen of Cherokee Nation. I am one of the co-organizers of Niskíthe Prayer Camp, where we are today. We were informed about a year ago that this area would be changing. There would be a zone change, there would be an annexation, and there would be a dense housing development placed directly across the road from one of our most used and most historically significant sweat lodges in our community.
It's just not appropriate here. This is a place where people come to connect with nature. They come for the peace and the silence of this place and this serenity here and the spirituality that's here. Here at this Inipi site especially.
To us, this land is ancient. This is our relative. We've been here for thousands and thousands of years, so it's not new to us. I want people to understand that it's not something that's considered, primitive. This is what our European relatives often say. Oh, they think primitive. They're thinking, this way. They want to go backwards. And it's like, no, we don't want to go backwards. What we want to see is something for the future, for our children. And at the way we're going right now, the current lifestyle is unsustainable.
We have been engaged in this fight for over a year. We've been so fortunate to work with the ACLU of Nebraska and Big Fire Law and Policy to not only engage in, conversations and advocacy efforts, but also legal battles. Essentially, we're striving to hold the city accountable. Essentially squaring off with the city when the city again decided to take the tactic of exclusion, of silencing, of saying we don't have rights to particular state-mandated boards that are there to hear disputes such as this.
We believe the city circumvented its own rules by allowing this development to happen at all. It circumvented its own policies that are meant to allow us greater access to nature, to recreational trails, and as well as just the ability to worship as we want to worship.
To us, the land is sacred again. This is how we engaged with Mother Earth and all the relatives around us. They are part of us, just like we are part of them. Why would we hurt them? And if we needed them for food or for medicine, we always made our petitions, we made our offerings, and told them why we would be taking them. We need you for medicine, we need you for food. But in turn, we're going to continue to honor you, and we will make our offerings as such. And in that relationship, then it's one based on respect.
This development across the street is the exact opposite of that. It is going to take away the peace and the serenity of this place. The quiet of this place, the serenity of this place is so essential to our Inipi. If you've ever been in a sweat lodge, you'll know that it's not the same if there's cars barreling by every few seconds, and it's not going to be the same if there are people, 2,000 people right outside the doors of that Inipi, and it's really going to strip us of our ability to reconnect in a meaningful way, in a profound way, to our Creator, to nature, all of these things.
There was no mention of a sweat lodge. Our elders were in the room. They were not acknowledged. Complete erasure after near total exclusion from this process. Our community rallied and our legal team rallied, and together we've been on this journey for over a year, fighting for this land, fighting for our rights, and fighting for our ceremonial grounds to go on undisturbed.
So it's not just, like we are doing this just for whatever reasons. It's like we have very valid reason in helping people to understand what we believe in and why we protect water and land in the way that we do. Because we're thinking of the future again. And it's not even just our own, it's everybody. Everybody's children are going to be facing all of these issues, these problems, difficulties, whatever you want to call them, at some point. Us, as human beings, right now, we have that responsibility to change this. We have that responsibility to the next 7 generations to make it so that they can live. That's why we do this work.
Where we strive to let the community know, but especially the city know, that we are here, that we exist, that we have rights, that we are strong as a community, and that we're not going anywhere.